Welcome back to That's So Nikki. So today I'm going to do a video about how to do your eyebrows. This is beginners friendly, so stay tuned. Okay, so the first step that I like to do when I do my eyebrows is have an eyebrow brush, and I kind of like to brush my eyebrows in the direction I want them to lay and to go. So I like to brush them upward here in the top, and then more so over here. Now, when you're filling in your eyebrows, it is helpful if you have them arched. It gives you a better base, but if not, that's fine too. I don't really have many eyebrows naturally, so mine just look better when they're arched. But yeah, so yeah, I like to brush each eyebrow in the direction I want it to go, which I don't have many, so there's that. So now I'm going to take a eyeliner. Okay, this is Ruby Kisses color. It's a black is black, so it's really black. I normally don't do my eyebrows this black, but for the sake of this video I'm going to do it. Okay, so what I like to do is kind of start here, and everybody do theirs a little different. So as you can see, really light, go really light. I'm not even pressing hard, I'm pressing really light, and I'm just kind of going over the eyebrow really lightly. Okay, and I like to go up over the natural eyebrow just a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just over that natural eyebrow just a little bit. That gives me a little bit more room to outline it better when it's that time. So I like to line it under and then stop right there at the top, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So both sides. This eyebrow is naturally thicker than this one. I don't know why. So you can try to get them as perfect as possible, but you know, they may not be exactly the same. So you should have something that looks a little like this. Now I know I look crazy, but again, this is for beginners friendly. So yeah. So then what I like to do once I get this right here, I like to go back in with my eyebrow brush, and I like to brush that line that's right there, that harsh line, upward like that. See how that blended in pretty good? And I'm gonna do that on both sides. Okay, don't worry about if you get it down a little bit. We're gonna fix all of that. So don't worry about being so perfect when you're coloring in your eyebrow, because you can fix all that. The goal for me, how I like my eyebrows to look, is I kind of like it to fade here at the front and kind of get darker as it goes down. So you know, that's the look I like. Everybody, you know, like their eyebrows a little however, but that's how I like mine. So I kind of brush it like, you know, like a little bit like that. So once I kind of got that effect to where it's kind of darker, kind of sort of, it looks darker like this. Okay, now I'm gonna brush this kind of in a little bit just to make sure that it's, you know, that it's in there pretty good. All right, so once I got something that looks a little like this, a little crazy. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with a concealer to clean it up a little bit. So yeah, I like to kind of go in with this one here, and you can do this whether you're wearing makeup or not. So this video, I would say, is for people that don't want to put on makeup. They just want to have like fuller looking eyebrows. So you're gonna need an angle brush that looks like this, that has that angle in it. And you always want the shorter end of the angle to be your starter point. Okay, so I wouldn't do this eyebrow with this end. I would flip it like that and go boom. Same thing, boom. When you do it like that, it just don't. It's not what it's made for. It's made to angle. So always angle. Have an angle brush and start with the shorter end first. Let that be your starter point. All right, so what I'm gonna do is start on the end here, just right up underneath that eyebrow. And I like to do it like that. Now, if you find this harder to do, what you can do is something like this. Like draw your line to kind of give you a, I don't know if you can see that, to kind of give you a starter point, you know, to do like this. But yeah, so what you're going to do is line it up, okay, like that. And you can also hold your eyebrow up if that works best for you. Okay. I want my eyebrows a little bit arched today, pretty good. So I'm gonna go higher up on the eyebrow a little bit. Let me get something. Hold on. All right. So the goal is to have it, you know, looking clean. So once you get it lined up the way you want it, I'm going to do the other side the same way. Of course, remember, flip it like this. And then you can use that line in the middle to do the same thing. Okay. And you're going to have something that looks a little like this. Now, I know it's a little bit off. You know, it's not going to be perfect, but you know, you want to try to get them almost identical the best you can. So once you have something that looks a little like this, okay, so now we're going to work on the top because the top is looking really crazy. So for the top, I like to kind of start like this, like that, versus like this. No, I like to slant it a little bit and start it like that. So you want to try to get that line as straight as possible. See, mine is a little crooked, but it's not too bad. Again, it's not going to be perfect, you know. Now, I am a perfectionist, so I would like for it to be perfect, but it's not going to be perfect. I mean, you're literally drawing on your eyebrows, so, you know. I do think the eyebrows make or break the makeup look. Same thing, flip the pencil, the brush in an angle. You always start with the shorter end first. Always let that be your starter. I like to angle mine here. You don't have to do it this way. It's just what I like. All right, so right here, I like to make sure they are about the same width. And I feel like they are to a certain degree. This one always is a little bit more thicker. I don't know why, but it is at the top. Okay. All right. So something like that. Okay. And I got my towel over here. I'm wiping this excess off one and kind of refreshing it. So, all right. And then we're going to angle downward. And then, you know, clean it up. So if your line is not the best, clean it up. To kind of get a better angle. So you want them to kind of match. Mine's matching a little bit. So you want something that looks a little like this. Now, sorry guys, that's my phone. So I learned, well, I'm gonna say I'm still learning how to do makeup and stuff like that. I think it's an art. I don't do it for any other reasons but just to have fun. So that's just what that is. But I think I've gotten a little bit better with my eyebrows. I really have. So anyways, now what you're gonna do with all this makeup around your eyes, because it looks a little crazy. I use this sponge, but you can use a brush, makeup brush, whatever you want to use, and I kind of blend it in the best way I can if I'm not gonna put on any makeup. If you're gonna put on makeup, then it'll be easier to hide. But like, I'm not putting on any makeup, so um, I just have to blend it out the best I can. So something like that. I'm gonna do this other eyebrow the same way, and just be careful with not getting onto your actual eyebrow. I do that sometimes and have to go back in and fill it. It happens. It's not a big deal. Um, I will say practice makes better. I don't really like the saying practice makes perfect, because none of us is perfect, but it definitely makes better. It makes it look better. You get better at what you're doing. Um, I feel like this one is still like longer or thicker or something. Um, Hold on, let's see. I'm looking at my mirror down here, more closer up mirror. Alright, so for the bottom part of my eye, I like to lift it and close this eye and kind of do it the best way I can. I haven't found an easier technique yet for the bottom, but this is what I like to do. It's just kind of pat it in the best way I can. We're gonna do this other eye the same way. Just gonna pat it down like so. Uh-oh. Okay. So you're gonna have something that looks a little like that. And I still feel like this one is shorter than this one. It's driving me crazy. Alright, so once you finish that out, now what I like to do, you don't have to do this. This right here looks okay, but I like for it to look a little bit more natural. So I kind of like to turn it sideways and kind of blend it like that on both sides. Okay, like that. I don't want that harsh line right there. It's too harsh. So kind of something like that. And then, clean it up a little bit the best way you like. And there is my eyebrow. let's see. Eyebrows is time consuming to me. I have gotten a little bit faster at it, but I'm still not. I still don't have it all down pat. But now I feel like this one is longer. Oh my goodness. It's gonna drive me crazy. Okay. So yes. So this is the end of this video. Hopefully this helps somebody. I know they don't look perfect, but you know, it's kind of a guide to kind of help you with just a few items that you could use to do your eyebrows. Very simple. Stay tuned because I do have another video coming probably after this one of a colorful eyebrow, which something new that I've gotten into. So stay tuned for that. Please don't forget to subscribe if you like the video and comment down below of any tips that you may have for me when doing my eyebrows and makeup or anything in general. Hope you have a great and blessed day. Thank you for your support and God bless.